Hello, let's do the New York Times games for Monday, September 22nd. All right, I'm seeing I's and R's and O's and E's. These are homophones for plurals of letters. That's got to be purple, right? Right? All right, I'm going to submit it. All right, words that sound like plural letters. There you go. You have volume, length, area, and perimeter. These are like dimensions of something. Okay. I want to try and reverse rainbow this thing if I can. I've been failing at that. I've been getting purple first so many times lately, but I have not gotten a reverse rainbow since I started trying to get the purple first badges. So it's been a while. I want to try and do it. So this is one category. Then we have Crossword, Oreo, Domino, and Orca. These are things that are black and white. So that would leave Aria. I don't know what that means. Excalibur is like this. Isn't that King Arthur's sword? There was also a movie called Excalibur. Luxor and Encore. Aria, Excalibur, Encore, and Luxor. I don't know what this is. I feel like it's got to be blue, though. I'm going to try it. Las Vegas Casino Hotels. Oh, the Excalibur, the Luxor. I didn't know there was a casino called the Encore or the Aria. I wonder if those are newer. I haven't been to Vegas in a while. And we have Oreo, Domino, Orca, and Crossword. I'm guessing this is green, I'm hoping. Because I feel like things that are black and white would be a bit more tricky than just units of measurement. Or not units, but things that you measure. Dimensions, whatever that other category is going to be. So I'm going to try this one as green. Nice! Finally! Black and white things. I feel like I've done that one a few times. Plus in crosswords, they love to use Oreo for things that are black and white. And then these are different measurements. Whatever this is. Basic geometric calculations. All right, nice. All right, well, that one was really easy. Especially the purple. Purple just popped out. I feel like since I started doing the badges, the purples have been really easy. Or maybe I've just been lucky. I'm not sure. All right, let's see what they gave it. 2.3, so they're saying it's about average. I can see it. All right, let's check the bots. Yeah, super easy again. This is like yesterday. Over half the people getting no mistakes. Although the second biggest category is losing, but still. Okay, they brought uniqueness back today. I wonder if there was just a glitch in yesterday's bot. Because it wasn't on my video, and I know it wasn't on a couple other people's videos. So I wonder if that was just a glitch. But finally, yeah, 99 skill score for the reverse rainbow. I haven't done that in a long time, it feels like. So over the half the people getting yellow first, then green. Bit of a drop down. Purple, 10% over blue. I mean, blue is very specific trivia. Las Vegas Casino Hotels. Again, like, I feel like even most Americans would know that, but most people who have played so far are not Americans. So, like, that one's going to be even tougher. Let's check ever. Wow, 98% getting yellow. So almost every single person that's played has gotten yellow. Bit of a drop down to green and purple. And then blue is still coming in last even forever. Yeah, losing games, yellow, yellow, green, green, yellow, purple, green, yellow. So yeah, blue doesn't start showing up here for a while. The two highest winning games, blue's last. Yeah, blue is kind of crazy. Again, the only reason I even got it that early is because I figured out the other categories. Let's check the mistakes. Putting Aria in with letter homophones? Aria. I mean, it starts with R, but the Ia doesn't make sense. Plus, you already have R's in here. I wonder if there was something else people were going for with letters, because if it is just letter homophones, Aria doesn't make any sense. I feel like this isn't people trying to get Las Vegas casinos. I think this is like just things that are like almost fantasy related, like, you know, like swords and magic and stuff. Or just guesses. I mean, there's a ton of guessing in here with blue. Just look at all this blue in here. Sometimes with purple, sometimes with green. Just ones that begin with A. I's, E's, and O's, and you put encore in there. That has to be just a random guess. I have no idea what people would be going for with that one. That's weird. All right, on to the mini. Okay, Baker, who hosted The Price is Right. Bob, or Barker, not Baker, Bob Barker. Base times height divided by 2 for a triangle. Area? Bouncy toys in a playroom. I'm not sure. Budget for. Not sure what they want with that. Busy buzzers. Bees? And letters found at the start of every clue in this puzzle. Okay, well that makes it easy. Baked dessert soaked in rum. I don't know. Big name in dental products. Oral-B. Beauty and the Beast protagonist. Belle. Balm ingredient with soothing properties. Aloe, I think. Bourbon and Beale abbreviated. I don't know. Streets? Bourbon Street? Beale Street? Maybe? Bouncy toys, balls. Okay, that makes sense. Budget for a lot. I mean, I didn't have to go back through them all that much. I just each of them took a little bit of thinking. Like I got them, but it wasn't like immediate. So that's why it was over a minute. I mean, a minute on one's not terrible. I've had much worse. And balls, I had bouncy balls. Like I should have gotten that one right away. Did I get everything? Streets? Yeah, I wasn't sure about streets. And aloe, I had to think about that one. Bees, I wasn't 100% sure about. Well, I was when I read the entire clue, but it was a long clue to read. Okay, on to pips. All right, on to easy. The 2 6s have to go down here, so maybe 6 4, then 6 3, 3 0, maybe this way. And then we could do 2 1, and then 5 0. Nice. Nice. I feel like I haven't gotten a cookie in a couple of days. At least not that I can remember. I know I definitely didn't yesterday. Well, yesterday's was rough. There's our easy cookie. All right, on to medium. Let's see, we have 3 equals in here. What do we have 3 of? We have 3 5s, and I think that's it. No, we have 3 1s as well. Okay. We need a 5 and a 6 up here. So maybe we do this, and then 5 something down. 5 5 maybe? Maybe the 1s go over here, so 4 1 we could go right here. 8, we need a 2 1. Okay, we can do that. We need a 1 in here, 1 5. And then, yeah, this just goes 4 2. Oh, wait up, no. Yeah, it's under 40 seconds for the medium. Okay. I was about to say I missed a cookie by 1 second, so no, it's 40 seconds for a medium. All right, yeah, double cookie day so far. Maybe we'll get the elusive 3rd cookie. All right, on to hard. Ooh, we need 5 zeros in here. Interesting. We need 4 down here. So this is probably all going to be 1s down here. So let's just do that. This is 1 1. We need greater than 4 and a 1 maybe, or a 0. So maybe we could go 6 0 like this. And then, I don't know, 0 4. And then we need a 1 2. And here, do we have a 1 2? We do not. So that doesn't work. Okay. Go maybe like this. And then we could go 5 3. And then 3 0, 3 3 maybe? That works. So we need a 0 2. We'd need a 4 in here. We don't have a 4. We could still put, no, I feel like a 0 3 has to go there. Oh, we could go maybe like this. And then vertically? No, because we need a 0 in here. We could go like this. But we'd still need a 3 over here. We don't have that. No. Alright, let's start over. I still feel like the smart move is the double 1 down here. And then the 1 0 here. Maybe a 5 3 here. That works. Then we could go 0 2 here, 4 0 here. And then we could go like 6 3 up here. And go 3 0. Or maybe we go 3 0 down here. Do this. Do this. No, that doesn't work. We still need a 0 in here, so that doesn't work. Maybe like this. No, we can't do that because we wouldn't be able to fit 2 dominoes in here. Alright, are the 3s definitely going over here is the question, I guess. Oh, this isn't 4. What am I doing? That's not 4. We need a 1, 2. Do we have a 1, 2? We don't. Alright, let's clear this off. Let's start over. We can't do this because then we need a second 1. Or well, I guess we could put a 1, 0 in here. Do we have enough zeros to do a 0 in here plus? No, we can't do 1, 0 in here. No, we need another double 1. What am I thinking? All right, I still feel like this goes like this. And that would force this to be 1, 3 like this, which means this has to be 3 up here. So this could have to be 3, 0, maybe? Or maybe 3, 2. Go 3, 2 up. And then that would leave this 3 to go over here, maybe. And we could still... What happened to the double 3? Sometimes these dominoes disappear and it's really annoying. Oh no, we can't put the double 3 there. We could put it up here, though. And we could go 6, 0 downwards. Oh no, we need a double 0 in here. That doesn't work. Maybe this 3, 0 goes over here? We'd need to put this in here then. We'd have to do this. Maybe we could do... That doesn't work either, because where are we getting a 3 to put with this 6? I mean, this one could go here, but then how are we getting 2 zeros in here? Can't do it. All right. Am I wrong about the zeros going in here? No, the zeros have to go in here because this is a 0. It's not an equals box, it's a 0 box. Okay, so all the zeros have to go in here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros, so they all have to go in here. And this has to go down here. So we can't do 1, 0 because the 1, 0 has to go in here. I was thinking maybe we could do a 1, 0 and then just put a 6, 0 here, but that doesn't work. So this 1, 0 I think is forced right here. It has to be. Because how else are we getting 4 in here? And that forces this to be a 1, 3. So I'm still kind of in the same situation. This could be 5, 3 over here. I already did this though. Maybe the 6, 0 goes here and it's vertical? And we put the double 3 over here. And then this would have to be 3, 0. But how are we putting... No, I feel like the 3, 0 is... This game is kind of glitchy. Okay, let's turn this around. I feel like the 3, 0 might have to go here. And then this would have to be 4, 0. And then 0, 2. No. What am I doing? This would have to go like this. And then 5, 4. Okay. I think I got it. Alright, man, yeah. Hearts have been really tricky lately. These were all forced, and I don't know why I was... Maybe it's because I was trying to keep putting the 3, 0 over here. With this equals box. Because that made a lot of sense, so... maybe that's where I was getting tripped up. And I was trying to put this 6 up here for a while, trying to put it with a 3, but the 3s were kind of all forced over here and over here for that matter. So this kind of ended up having to be a 5, 4. So if I hadn't tried to force that 6 up here, and I was trying to put this 5, 0. Wait, do we have a 5, 0? No, I was trying to put this 5, 3 here horizontally. So yeah, I was just putting a lot of dominoes in the wrong place. I mean, they made sense at the time, but it just, once you cascade down to the last few dominoes, it just stopped working. So yeah, the elusive 3 cookie day is still only hypothetical at this point. If you're enjoying the videos, please leave a like and subscribe and let me know how you did on all the puzzles today.